am Sriram. I am the project manager here at SRIVT. I did my masters in nanobiotechnology and I primarily worked on cancer biology. Later, after moving to SRIVT, I took up this role as a project manager after being an R&D. Now, I would like to present to you the defense materials of SRIVT. SRIVT is actually the organization that is conducting this ICON Bharat on our 25th anniversary celebration. So I request all of you to congratulate SRIVT for not just existing but providing excellency in this last 25 years. These are our defense materials that we are supplying to DRDO and ISRO. So we'll go right ahead into the pitch. SRIVT, like I said, it's Sri Maharshi Research Institute of Vedic Technology, where our goal is primarily to use the indigenous technologies that are available in the Indian culture, I would say, and utilize it for modern application. So first material that I want to talk about is nano aluminium. We'll be covering nano aluminium a lot. So what is nano aluminium? It is a nanoparticle of an aluminium, and aluminium, when it becomes into nano stage, it becomes highly reactive. Okay, this reactivity can be utilized for multiple purposes for our applications. So first advantage of having nano aluminium or any other nano material is the higher surface area. So having more surface area means you get more area per particle. They call it surface to volume ratio. So each volume of particle will give you more surface when it goes down in size. So this extra surface that we have attained by going down in size can be utilized for reactivity. It can improve the performance based on the applications. And this enhanced reactivity will not only allow us to use less material for the same effect, but also provide a whole range of approach by characterizing the particle into the required application. So primarily these nano aluminium, they use it for combustion because of its highly reactive nature. So this nano aluminium will provide improved combustion characteristics, and these properties are primarily being utilized in the propellants industry, where not just the propulsion efficiency but also the fuel consumption can be brought down. So if we not only carry less fuel, we carry less fuel with more reactive material and more efficient. It's a win-win-win. So with increased propulsion efficiency, we can not just provide efficient combustion, where all the combustion that is being utilized, that is being done in the propulsion system, it is also more energy efficient and more targeted. So it can also be utilized in rocket engine systems. So one thing is compactness and weight savings. Because of the high energy density per unit, nano aluminium gives you a better combustion capacity for every gram that you utilize. These kind of material can be utilized for space exploration as well, where every gram matters. So like I said, being a hyperreactive material, nano aluminium has a problem of not being stable when it is in nano stage. So what we can do, or what are the issues? One is oxidation. Number two is hyper reactivity. We have already spoken about nanomaterials and oxidation, and this oxidation creates a surface on top of the material that affects the actual performance of the material. Then when it comes to the hyperreactivity, because of the hyperreactivity of the aluminum that I said, it is not stable, and saving it or storing it in any area will be a hazard. So we at SRIVT have developed a solution that is oxidant resistant aluminum that is stable at room temperature. I can vouch for this because when I joined this institute, I was shown around the institute. Nano aluminum was stored in sacks, actual gunny sacks. So that kind of technology SRIVT has developed, and these technologies are all completely herbal. These are we don't use any other additive. We use herbal material to cap the nano aluminum. So these nano aluminiums, like I said, they have a 3-year stability. I joined SRIVT 2.5 years ago, and they are still stable. They are not reactive, and we recently utilized these nanomaterials for a reaction as well, catalytic reaction as well. We'll be talking about that reaction also a little bit. So these technology, everything we have developed is indigenous, it is herbal, and it is also extremely cost effective. Like I said, the 3-year stability is something that we didn't even know it can be stable for this long. So it even surpassed our own expectations. And this performance has been proven because we have supplied 100 kg to DRDO and ISRO. And we also received very positive feedback from the team. We also have DLJ team here. Hello, Rajesh. So we have supplied 100 kgs of aluminium to HEMRL, High Energy Materials Laboratory of DRDO. We also developed nano aluminium and gave it to ISRO for space exploration. Funding for our vision is primarily based on the scale up. Because these materials are being utilized and tested in very bulk quality, we have developed a very jugaad kind of a situation where we have the capacity to produce 100 kg to 120 kgs of nano aluminium in-house in the second floor of a building. We don't have very big reactors or facility. We do have a reactor facility, but not being utilized for this. So these can be done at room temperature, highly stable nano aluminium that we can do at basically a residential area. So the market potential is around 8.9 billion by 2026 is what we are expecting. This rocket propulsion system, they are also going towards solid propellants, where next generation materials like nano aluminium and aluminium hydride are the future. I just mentioned aluminium hydride. What is aluminium hydride? It is aluminium with 3 hydrogens. So second material that the space and the defense is looking is hydrogen. So what they do is with every atom of aluminium, we can bind 3 atoms of hydrogen. So not only you get the reactivity of the aluminium, but also you bring hydrogen into the reaction. That again improves the combustion of the reaction. So this hydrogen AlH3 material, it is not just utilized for this capacity. It is also being used as hydrogen storage material, which can be utilized in mobility sectors where hydrogen fuel cell based material, EV vehicles can be utilized, battery storage can be utilized, and even if the electricity department is ready to invest in the facility, you can utilize hydrogen based fuel cells for sustainable future. So what is aluminium hydride? Why is it it is an energy champion is what we call. Why is it? Because it has high hydrogen content, it has very efficient release, and it also can be utilized for high performance propellants. So, and one other material that Karthika just touched upon, it is a stealth material, it is a coating material. So we have worked with DLJ also on this. This is an zinc ferrite based coating material. It gives radar invisibility for the material for the aircraft that are being there. We have been given a very specific frequency, and our material proved to be giving us the invisibility in those specific frequencies. So in the whole space economy, it is very much thriving now. So what we are looking at is around 1.1 trillion by end of 2025, and the innovations is very much in the need, because with the development of AI and machine learning, the modern warfare itself has been changed. Every preparation that we have done in the last 50, 60 years is bound to be useless. Somebody with some guided missile from somewhere can see where the target area is. They can attack at the point of high population. They can monitor the area. So with these kind of technologies, what we need to do is to help these AI develop a better weaponry system. Give a better weaponry system to these AI so that it can not just be more precise and more efficient, but do it in a better way than the conventional systems. And our nanomaterials, it caters directly into these growing market segments in the defense and space sector. So apart from the defense and space sector, SRIVT, we also work on multiple nanomaterials. So these are all the disciplines where we have developed products. We have nanomized pretty much all metals available. We have 10 super alloys, 3 iotropy alloys, 5 special materials, 2 of which has been developed for ISRO on special request. We have nano metal oxides, we have nano ceramics, nano alloys. If anybody needs any particular requirement for any alloy based on nanomaterials, you can always reach out to SRIVT. We'll help you develop that. We also have nano fluids and nano compounds. Few of the nano fluids are also, something that Karthika has talked about. It is the anti-hydrophobic coatings, and the technologies developed are we have mixed visible and invisible metals. We have decreased the melting points of metal. One of the few presentations that I heard from our founder director Yogesh Shastri is that he was able to melt iron at a very low temperature, less than 1000 degrees. So these kind of technologies, these are not the ones that are being looked at literature center. These are done through our indigenous technology, looking at Rasa Shastra and Loha Shastra. So these kind of magnetic copper, non-magnetic iron, and also corrosion resistant copper. All these are the metal and material aspects of SRIVT that we have developed. And these are all the application based development that we have done in collaboration with multiple institutes in the past 25 years. We have quite a lot of copper based because that is how SRIVT started. We are developing copper based for water purification, antifungal coatings, antimicrobial coatings, nanopesticides, electrical conductivity, drug delivery for cancer agents, wound healing. As Madhusudan sir mentioned, we also have a copper based wound healing projects. We also have other zinc and aluminium based materials. And right now we are working with DLJ on developing copper based inks for printed electronics, especially in the space and defense sector. So these are all the Ayurvedic aspects of it. Our founder, Dr. A.V. Shastri, he comes from a background of Siddha and Ayurveda, and he is a primary astrologer who stepped into science in 99, and 25 years later we are conducting an international conference here. So through his passion, he also worked on Ayurveda, where we nanomized all the herbs that are available in the current system. We analyzed herbs that are based on the formulas given by the rishis, and then the formulas of the modern age. And what we found out is that these herbs do not have the same kind of efficiency and the constituents as it was mentioned in the old granthas. So what we have done, we have authenticated the herb, documented it, we have optimized the process, we have added nano and phyto ingredients, and we made structural modification through this nanomization. We enriched the active ingredients, and we also are preparing this Aushadhi Bhashya for Vedas, which is basically translating the Vedic, whatever formula in the Ayurveda for the modern age. Say, for example, somebody says take 5 boiled ashwagandha roots in milk for this specific effect. But what we have found that the ashwagandha found some 200, 300, 500,000 years ago is not as good. It is not as less potent as it is today. So because of that, we are right now working on this Aushadhi Bhashya for Vedas, where we are giving you the exact formulation that you need in current day. We also have a company called Oyer Essentials, which is a FSSAI approved nutraceutical company, that through which we do this nano herbs, and it is available on Amazon and 1mg. We also sell it through our website. So this is the facility we have at Guntur. Like I said, we have a very well established laboratory. We are welcoming people to utilize the facility, because in Andhra Pradesh, I don't think any other laboratory has such facilities that are available for the public and the students to utilize. Especially in the materials, we have we have UV, XRD, XRF, particle size analyzer. We have surface area analyzers, hardness testers, density kit, microscopy kits. We have a very good selection of material science based characterization facilities. We also have pilot scale production. Like I said, we can produce up to 100, 120 kgs of materials in-house. And we also have recently procured jacketed reactors, double jacketed glass reactors for the defense and space application, ALH3 production in bulk. So with that, I would like to say that, ALH3, it is now being produced in bulk only in Russia, and it has also been stopped because of the war. So SRIVT is the only institute or an organization in the whole world to produce aluminum hydride at lab scale right now. We are very much close to producing it in a bulk scale. We are now producing it in gram scale. We are moving after this conference. In few months, we are starting the production for the 5 kg batches. So we also have a very well established chemistry and biotechnology lab. The biotechnology lab can be utilized for all sorts of basic microbial studies for the materials that we synthesize. We are also having very well established chemistry labs, where everything that the scientist in SRIVT is already available in the facility. And anything we are also always going outreaching and giving our sample testing and collaborating with institutes. So we also invite other institutes and other researchers to collaborate with us, utilize our facilities, where we can share the facilities that has been developed by each and every organization. So our team, we have scientists, we have an engineer, we have materials experts. We are a very small team. We are only 10 to 12 people, and we run the whole show. So doing this international conference has given us an opportunity to say what we do, because we have always been our own cocoon. What we do, what we do, what we do, what we do. Rather than what we do, we wanted to go out and say how we do. Because I want everybody to be part of SRIVT's journey this 25th anniversary. By the time of 50th anniversary, we are looking for a very big event where we can build not just the invitees, but also have partners enough to fill a whole hall. Thank you for your time.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.